Hello dear students, I am Kamal Kiran, lecturer Environmental Sciences. Today we are going to do next question of your unit 2 subject Environmental Sciences. Now the topic is what is eutrophication. Eutrophication, as we have earlier studied, that this is due to water pollution. Now what is eutrophication? It is the nutrient enrichment due to phosphate and nitrates, and due to enrichment of the nutrients, algal blooms causes eutrophication. Now next is causes. First cause is due to fertilizers. Now eutrophication occurs due to fertilizers which are rich in nitrates and phosphate. Second is concentrated animal feeding operation. Now concentrated animal feeding operation means the concentrated animal feed also contain these nitrates and phosphate. When this along with your water runoff adds into the rivers, ponds, lake, it leads to the phenomena of eutrophication. Third is due to aquaculture. Aquaculture is a process in which we culture fishes, sell fish, etc. Due to them also eutrophication occurs. Now there are very many natural events such as floods and uh, this leads to eutrophication because when floods occur, the runoff from the land also adds into the river, overflowing river. Now the effects of eutrophication are: first, threatens the survival of fish and other aquatic life forms. Now when eutrophication occurs due to the algal blooms, the life which is there under the water, it is threatened, and due to which fishes and other aquatic life forms do not get oxygen and they start dying. So this is the first effect of eutrophication. Second is deterioration of water quality and limit access to safe drinking water. Due to the algal blooms, the water quality decreases and the safe drinking water limits the access to safe drinking water. You must have noticed the water bodies with algal blooms causes foul smelling, and due to which the water is not safe for drinking. Third is poisoning of water. Now what happens when eutrophication occurs? Some bacteria start growing, due to which they release poisons because they respire anaerobically and they release some toxic substances, due to which water get poisoned. Fourth is endangered fishing. Now when algal blooms are formed in the water body, fishing cannot be done. Fifth is degradation of recreational opportunities. Now you people also go to Mansar Lake and Suruisar Lake for the recreational purpose, for the picnics. You must have noticed that many water bodies have started growing algal blooms, and due to which recreational opportunities degraded. Now comes the control of eutrophication. How eutrophication can be controlled? The first process is by composting, that is, your organic waste uh, generated from houses such as vegetable waste, leaves, uh, and other organic waste can be decomposed, can be composted, uh, and it will lead to less eutrophication. Second is reducing pollution. As I have said earlier, that water pollution is the main cause of eutrophication. When we reduce water pollution, the sources of water pollution, as we have studied, that industries, household waste, your hospital waste, which when added into the water bodies directly leads to water pollution. If we treat the sewage and other waste generated from these industries and then add them into the water bodies, it will reduce pollution and automatically eutrophication will be reduced. Third is strengthening laws and regulation against non-point pollution. In the very first lecture I have told you about the two pollutants, that is two sources of pollutants, that is point source and non point source. Point source were the sources from which directly pollutants are released into the atmosphere, and non point source are not the direct sources. So by strengthening laws and regulation against non point pollution, eutrophication can be controlled. Now this topics when comes in the examination, it can be asked that what is the definition of eutrophication. That can be 2 or 3 marks question, or full question can be asked for 5 marks. It includes causes, effect and controlling measure. So prepare your notes accordingly, and if you don't understand or you have any query regarding this topic, you can call me or contact me.